Welcome to today's video, everyone. Kurt Singh here with a Great League battle video. We've got Annihilape on the lead with Drapion as a safe swap and Wigglytuff in the back. You will notice my Annihilape is a 15-15-14. It is one that I have to power up for Master League, but I don't currently actually have a Great League one. So not the best stats, but it still works for trying the team out, basically. I made it the other day. Running Ice Punch on it. Kind of a bad situation here. Drapion into Quagsire. The Mud Bombs do a ton of damage, so I don't want to waste my shields and kind of just let it go. Gonna come back in with Annihilape and go for Rage Fist. I want to start ramping up my attack. They no shield that. And then they bring a Draft Rig in. I'm going to throw one Rage Fist here. I am taking super effective damage from the Psychics, or the Confusion, sorry. But I do manage to get a shield, and then I switch into the Wigglytuff. And this should just be a Psychic Fangs. Unfortunately, that will drop my defense. Let me know what you guys think of Wigglytuff. I've run it before. It's not one that I run often. I do see lots of other videos on how good it is. I don't know. I kind of feel like it's again, it's kind of one of those clunky ones. It takes a long time to get to an Icy Wind, I feel, and it doesn't really have a lot of bulk, so not necessarily one of my favorites. Gonna shield this up here, Night Slash. Gonna shield again, and hopefully I can counter down here before they take me out or get to another move. This counter goes through and takes them out. So very close game there. I ran this team for 2 sets and I went 3-2 in both sets. So again, similar to yesterday's video, not necessarily the best team for grinding. As you can see, you do run into a lot of kind of tricky scenarios. Drifblim into the Annihilape. The Astonishes are going to really add up. Same with Corsola into Annihilape. It's kind of hard to really pivot out, so to speak. Morpeko comes in here. I'm going to go for an Aqua Tail. Drapion's a good answer, but like I say, if you've got the Cresselia on the lead, or the Corsola on the lead, and then you switch into Drapion, then they can just switch out, right? So, gonna let this go. I figure it was just a Psychic Fangs. Gonna go for an Aqua Tail here, see if I can get a shield. Maybe take out that Morpeko. Kind of lagging here. Just waving back and forth. So they no shield that. Oh, I think this batch, I think they either decided to quit or they lost service. One of the two. It should have fast forwarded through this one. Drifblim comes back in. Gonna go for a crunch here. You're gonna see it holds up again. This would have been a good time to talk about all the different things about Wigglytuff and Annihilape and stuff. Annihilape has been seeming to be pretty good. Looking for like the right team to have with it, and obviously a little bit better stats would probably definitely help out. They got a Wiggly in the back, so it would have been a very interesting match had they stayed in or not lost service. I'm gonna go for back-to-back crunches here. I know crunch is not effective against Charm. Literally, it's just for the possibility of the defense drop so that I can Poison Sting faster through them. Although the Aqua Tail probably would have added up and done more damage. My thought is if I get the defense drop, then I can Poison Sting through faster. So, waving back and forth again. Should, oh, I switch and counter down here. What are you guys running on Annihilape as well? Close Combat or Ice Punch? I find Ice Punch, here's a Corsola, I'll just talk about the battle here. So Corsola into Annihilape, I do want to switch out. I'm thinking, I never did try it, but I'm kind of thinking in that one situation I should switch into Wigglytuff for the charm damage. They no shield that first Rage Fist, but with the Astonishes, they've already taken me half health. So I'm going to no shield. Power Gem definitely adds up a little bit more than I would have liked. Crunch comes, I'm going to go for a crunch here against the Feraligatr. That does huge damage. They let that go through. I believe I'll shield this Hydro Cannon up. One downside about Drapion into Feraligatr is the Poison Stings are not gonna, they're gonna be really, really hard to farm down. So you kind of have to throw. They do shield up that Aqua Tail. And here I'm forced to either go down or shield up again. I'm very close to an Aqua Tail, so I think I'll shield up. And I want to overfarm a little bit. Careful not to have them throw another Aqua Tail or a Hydro Cannon and go down with all that energy. So just throw an Aqua Tail there. They decide to no shield. Reach a crunch here. This will do a decent amount of damage if they let it go through, which they do. And now I want to just get taken out here and then come in with Wiggly. And those charms just really add up. And I'm in no shield no matter what it is. Even close combat will do quite a bit because of the normal typing. And then Cresselia comes back in, or Corsola comes back in. I don't know why I keep calling it Cresselia. But here I go for the Swift, just to try to get energy before they throw and take me out, or get possibly get a shield off of them. Power Gem comes through, and now see, you can see the counters just do absolutely nothing. I'm not even able to get up to a Rage Fist, and I get taken out. So Corsola, definitely a hard one to manage with this team. Clodsire on the lead. They switch into a Gastrodon, stay in and go for a Rage Fist. I'm not really sure why, because if I'm trying to boost my attack and then leave, there's not really much point in that. But I do believe that because they switched out, I decided, you know what, I'm going to stay in and ramp up my attack and shield up here and see what they've got in the back if they bring in another one. And I was sure too, I was like, oh, this is probably just going to be Body Slam. I should let it go. And sure enough, Body Slam. Earth Power though would one-shot me, right? So kind of have to weigh those options out there. They're Shadow Clawing down. I do get to another Rage Fist. This is going to do a bunch of damage. It is boosted now. So they shield up again, so they've given both shields up. I'm going to come in with Wiggly. Gonna have to eat a move here at some point, or yeah, I'm gonna have to eat a move. They've got so much energy. So I decided to let this first one go, see how much damage it does. It's close to half health. Gonna shield this one up. And then if I need to now, I can do another charm or two and then switch into Drapion, but I'm able to actually completely farm down, which is gonna give me an Icy Wind here, which will be nice to debuff the potential Earthquake onto the Drapion, which would be super effective. They're going to throw here, and it turns out that it's actually Sludge Bomb that they're running. So that takes out the Wiggly. Coming with Drapion, now I need to get to an Aqua Tail here. Now the question is, will I be able to get to a second Aqua Tail before they're able to get to an Earthquake and take me out? I don't think an Earthquake would quite KO, so I feel like I'm in a pretty good spot because they have to get to a second Earthquake. But they actually have Stone Edge. So I was like, oh, okay, sweet. That's pretty easy game there. So short little video today, just trying out another team. Maybe you guys like it, maybe you want to tweak like one. Like I said, let me know what you think of Wigglytuff, and I will look forward to see you guys in the next video. Good luck out there battling, and hope everybody is having a great start to the week. See you guys all in the next video. Thanks for watching.